always knows when I say we're live, and here he is. Um, I'm still here. This is kind of this is well, it's actually not weird. It's like normal in my life. But last night, someone knocked, and I know who it was. I think, pretty sure. I didn't get up. I didn't go to the door because I was like almost actually did sleep. And so this morning I went to their door, and I could hear the music, through the door. These walls are made out of paper, so you can hear everything. And so I was waiting there, and then I went back, and then I across the two doors down across the hall, and then I heard them saying too, okay, well, bye. So I was waiting for them. So I'm waiting like 10 minutes. And everything is on cameras here. So I know that whomever, uh, the god of the cameras is probably looking up there like, what's she doing? And then somebody came out of their apartment and they see if people see you in the hallway, then they assume that you're coming out of somebody else's apartment, which, it makes, that's not always the case. Like sometimes you just walk. So I was just wanted to go just talk to another human being. I wonder if he's looking at birds because he's looking up in the air. Looking up in the air. So I'm in my positive affirmation thing and say that it's really pretty out. And it's really nice how this nation, the Christ, that can mean a lot of things. So it is what it is. No one, I haven't been given I'm looking at my cheekbones. It's pretty good for all the fat I got on my body. I'm not really sure how to explain the situation. It's kind of like you can see the road that you're going down, and you feel like eventually it's gonna run into a brick wall. So you're like, okay, well, I need to turn off of here. And whoever, friend, friend or whatever, they say, well, they don't see that brick wall. And maybe it's not there, but you feel it. So I don't understand. And it's like, no, I need to make this turn. You don't really say to them, because I'm going to run into a brick wall. I'm not sure that that's good either. Because I think resignation is giving up, instead of making this really big, huge effort to, or whatever. So that's where I am. Actually, I'll talk about yesterday. Yesterday was actually so loud. I'm not even speaking at a normal voice. But yesterday, the sweet lady at the she's been talking for a year about having getting a get together. And so we opened it up, she said, because we're not in 8th grade, because I guess, or I know other people, if you're going to go out to eat, people, who's coming, who cares? They were actually 8 of us, I think. Let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, no, 7. 7 of us, which was nice. And so it was kind of funny because, of course, I got there first. But then I was thinking too, I was there 45 minutes early to the restaurant, like until like a quarter till. And then it was funny. Then the time flew. We're meeting at 6, and then she came in after me. So it was very nice. She paid for my dinner, which was so super nice, so sweet. She's really sweet. I don't even feel like I conveyed like the of my appreciation. It's hard. It's really hard. And then I feel like too that I am thankful. I'm very thankful for it. But then I also kind of wonder, like, have I made myself out to be a charity case? But the truth of the matter is that was the case last night. I mean, I didn't. I did not have it. I didn't. She did. So I did. And it was just very, very nice. The day before that, well, there was even this one, she had said before to me, because she wanted to do something where, ladies didn't just get together and talk about, their ailments and stuff. So it's there and she starts talking about, all her ailments, and uh so then this is interesting too. Then they dropped off talking about uh bring JFK. So then they dropped off talking about where they lived, like different property, and one lady and out. So she's trying to decide, what to do, and she thinks she's going to be going to Florida. Um, it's like I think people. I wish, or it would be nice. Like I say, in this case, whatever, it didn't bother me, whatever. Like, and I'm maybe I need to work on that. Like, but I'm not jealous, but it's like it's just not couth, you know, to just talk about, everything that you're doing. Of course, you want to be authentic and you want to share, I guess, what's going on. But some people, like, they always do that. And it's like, why would you talk about, you know, whatever it is? It's like financially, money wise. Why talk about that um, with someone who, like, actually is bankrupt and has nothing? You know, I mean, if you are with someone and you're kind of at the same level, maybe, or whatever, and, you know, great. But it's like me to, my Mercedes to like a group of homeless people, and just I start talking about, whatever, all my great, what I'm going to do and where I'm going to go and have. It's not right. I mean, you have to think about the other person's feelings. Why would I do that? Like, what am I getting out of it? Pumping, myself up to feel better, or showing off. Yeah, that's what it is. It's the showing off. Because okay, have, whatever. Not everybody has that. And it's like, why not be sensitive to it? But the truth of the matter is that anybody that has any sort of like sensitivity, couth, or cares anything about anybody's feelings, they're not going to do that in the first place, because they're really going to think about it. Actually, this lady at the dog park, it's funny, she was telling me, because lady, actually two, they walk around the perimeter of the park, you know, which is fine. But it was funny. She said to me, she said she feels like it's a little exclusive. And I thought, oh, that was so sweet of her, because I actually felt the same way in a different, my take on it is I thought, well, okay, maybe personal conversation or something. So you don't want to like just if people are walking, kind of go and like, hey, and not that I would keep up anyway. So another part of I'm charging my Fitbit. It's kind of hard for you to see it. Haven't worn it in a long time. Yesterday I should have taken my swimsuit when I went to the restaurant, but I didn't. So I came back home, got it, went back there, and went to the gym. And that was nice too. The water wasn't horribly freezing. It was once you got moving, or actually once you got in, got out, got a little chilled, and after that, I went into the whirlpool too. And this is kind of funny. There's a guy there, and he's what would I say, compact, which is sweet. I kind of felt you're in your own shell, I guess the one you're meant to be, but he's very like petite, probably like my height, taller and all around. And I know I talked to him before. I'm like have that disease where you I may not remember. Like if I talk to somebody, I may not remember. I remember him, but when he walked in, I didn't really remember our conversation. And as we talked, you know, because I was next to him, we kind of said hi, whatever. And he was really enjoying that, the bubbles. So then he starts talking. And I remember the first time he talked to me, which was kind of funny too, because um, I don't know what it is. I think too, like with me, it's, I can be when I'm in whatever, I can be very engaging and very like welcoming. And it's maybe like a puppy, So who doesn't like puppies, So you're getting this energy. So he's getting this energy. And he just started to, he actually, like at the end, he apologized. He's like, I'm sorry if I seem, I'm like, and I don't even remember really what he was talking about, but I think, well, I feel maybe he was receptive. He was receptive to the fact that I was receptive. So then he just went on with it, which was fine. Like I say, I don't really even remember what we talked about the first time, but this time we talked about back pain because I asked him because he was saying something, about how that helped and this and that. And he told me, unsolicited, how it was good to like get into the whirlpool, then get out while you're still wet, then get into the sauna, and then come out and like get back in. And he's like, make sure that you're like, because it like helps. And I'm like, yeah, yeah. So let's see what Kim Kardashian's doing. So then after that, um, I asked him, did he have back pain? He used to race, and how he had like an accident. It wasn't really a wreck, but it like he came down really hard or something, and he didn't say like compacted those. He said he didn't, I don't think he went to the doctor or whatever, but this is later. And he's like, yeah, you compacted those. So, and he was telling me, this is funny because he didn't have the name, but I got it, which I like this about myself, but a lot of times, like, I know what someone's saying. Like, he's talking about turmeric. He was trying to think of the name of it, and, I got it. So how, I take that for inflammation, because I told him about my back. My doctor actually is scheduling me for an MRI, and I'm sort of thinking, one part of me is thinking, um, well, just don't do it, because whatever they find or whatever's there, you probably know already. It's probably going to be arthritis and That's it. I'm just like I say, I'm debating. I'm debating. Then it's like I was still supposed to go to the damn like gynecologist. It's so stupid. I'm trying to remember why I canceled the one time, but I canceled like I actually missed the one. I canceled like twice. One, it was because it's going to be in this other town, and at that time, like I was low on gas and stuff, and I'm like, let's just. They're not going to find anything. It's always the same thing. That you know, I just feel like it's a waste. So yeah, say I feel like I'm really, and this is like I say, you asked me what's my um impression, my first thing, and my first impression is it because I feel like it's just going to be another bill, another bill that I don't need. I mean, it's not they're going to find something where I can what's the word? It's not like they're going to it's not like, I've got cancer or they're going to go in and investigate or like my back pain is life threatening. So, and the crazy thing is, okay, so yes, I have the pain, but today I sort of do. Um, and like I say, I don't even know. I don't even know. And this whole thing is stupid too because I'm supposed to be on some payment plan, but then I called the hospital and they're like saying, well, that we sent it to whatever. Well, um, I never, I didn't know any of the stuff. And I could swear that I got something in the mail. Of course, don't have a clue where anything is now. So I called the company too. And I'm like, they're like, we don't have any record of anything and blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, okay. So actually, I mean, in a way, that's a good thing, but it's also like, what the hell's going on? Um, I don't know. So essentially, and if in case you haven't sort of um, gotten the gist of it, I myself that I need to move. And I've never moved into an apartment before on my own or by myself. So I don't have a clue. And the one in town where I applied, where my friend lives, it's absolutely insane the amount of money. And the building is like 40 years old. And it's like, um, of course, as I say, the inside definitely like a 40-year-old building, And so I'm going from what on the outside, because hell can be shined up, like a shiny penny. So you come in and everything looks wonderful. It looks wonderful and good, but there's a lot of like negativity and cancer and death. So really, like I'm with the father of lights, trying to do this. And also, I'm thinking particular program, I'm not going to say what it is, everybody knows, but which I'm on that program. And I'm thinking probably, or what I feel, that things are very restrictive. And I'm thinking, well, yeah, it's definitely saving me money. And I'm thinking, is another place going to be less restrictive? But I'm also not going to have like the headache and stuff. I don't know. Um, I can't even describe because I feel like I say, it's that whole brick wall thing. You know, you're in the car and you're going, ooh, I don't know, maybe 10, which 10 could go up to 100 at any visit is home, just because, you know, sometimes it's good to talk to somebody. So I will